Following that absolutely disgraceful meeting in the Oval Office this morning where J.D. Vance and Donald Trump berated Zelensky, it appears the entire world is now uniting together to get Ukraine's back. Let me read you some of these comments just coming in and some of this news about world leaders. The EU's foreign policy chief vows to boost support for Ukraine and says that the free world now needs a new leader. It's certainly not the United States. Donald Tusk, the leader of Poland, said, "Dear Ukrainian friends, you are not alone." The Croatian prime minister wrote, "Croatia knows from its own experience that only a just peace can last. The Croatian government stands firm in its belief that Ukraine needs such a peace that means sovereignty and territorial integrity and a secure Europe." The leader of Latvia said, "Ukraine is a victim of Russian aggression. It fights the war with the help of many friends and partners. We need to spare no effort for just and lasting peace. Diplomacy sometimes is the art of the impossible in difficult circumstances. Latvia stands with Ukraine." Emmanuel Macron of France wrote, "There is an aggressor, Russia. There is a people under attack, Ukraine. We were all right to help Ukraine and sanction Russia 3 years ago and to continue to do so. We are Americans, Europeans, Canadians, Japanese, and many others. Thanks to all who helped and continue, and respect to those who since the beginning have been fighting because they are fighting for their dignity, their independence, for their children, and for the security of Europe." The president of the European Council wrote, "Your dignity honors the bravery of the Ukrainian people. Be strong, be brave, be fearless. You will never be alone. Dear President Zelensky, we will continue to work with you for a just and sustainable peace." And we are seeing this coordinated message of unity right now across Europe. Here's a similar message from the President of the European Commission. And here's one from the President of the European Parliament. The President of Moldova wrote, "The truth is simple. Russia invaded Ukraine. Russia is the aggressor. Ukraine defends its freedom and ours. We stand with Ukraine." The Prime Minister of Spain wrote, "Ukraine, Spain stands with you." There are quite literally dozens and dozens of messages right now, just like these, pouring in from across the world of leaders showing their support for Ukraine. The United States of America has abdicated its place as the leader of the free world, and the rest of the world is stepping in to fill our spot as the U.S. joins the axis of evil with Russia. We are going to continue to report on this and so much more, so make sure you're following our account and add the Midas Touch podcast right now on Apple and on Spotify.